Hi everyone, so it's been a while since I've done a video. I thought now that the weather's turning, we're coming into the autumn here in the UK, and a lot of people have been asking me about how they can switch out their routine or make some changes to adapt to the autumn and now the cooler and often drier weather. So I thought I'd just share with you a few of my top tips for this time of year. So, and sort of along the same lines, I'm going to do a blog post soon about how to tell the difference between dry and dehydrated skin. I think that's something that comes up a lot and is super important to understand the difference. But you can definitely listen to me talking with Aisha Awad about the differences between dry and dehydrated skin and the types of products you need for both of those issues. But coming back to autumn and change in weather and what you can do to help support your skin. My top 3 tips are: number 1, get back into using an eye product and maybe the same product around your lips at night. So I think during the summer we pare things down. Skin can often be producing more sebum. The warmer weather is making you sweat more. You want to keep your routine really simple. But I think coming into the cooler weather is a good time to get back into using your eye product morning and night, but definitely at night if you totally stopped using it altogether. And I think that will help keep the area hydrated, prevent skin from getting super dry. And I think applying, a good hydrating balm at night around the lip area also helps prevent skin from becoming overly dehydrated. So leading on to tip number 2, to prevent sort of skin becoming dehydrated, because we often switch on the heating around this time of year, and in the UK we've definitely got central heating that can make skin start to feel really quite dehydrated. So what I would suggest doing is having a humidifier on if you have one, and if not, just get a bowl of water and put it on top of your radiator. So that will definitely increase the moisture content in your environment, and it's a good idea to put that bowl of water next to your radiator at night before you go to sleep, particularly if you have a radiator close to your bed or where you're sleeping. So that's tip number 2. And then tip number 3 is I would think about the texture of your nighttime product, whether it's a night cream, your serum. This can be a good time to add in a richer formulation, or maybe add in a few drops of a facial oil to your moisturiser that you've been using in the summer. So I find that works quite well. So just adding in a few drops of oil to your nighttime product. And in the morning, you might find that this is the time of year when you need to start adding in moisturiser after your serum and before your sunscreen. But don't forget the sunscreen. Even though it's going to start to get cloudier, darker, and a bit more miserable, we still need sunscreen, because the UVA, as you all know, comes through the clouds, comes through glass, and we're still getting that low level exposure that can lead to long-term sun damage to our skin. So those would be my top tips for this time of year, transitioning into the cooler weather. I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, DM me or put them in the comments below.